It's almost Halloween. I can wear what I want. Guys, it's almost Halloween! One of my favorite times of the year. Hey guys, it's been a while. We got busy again with everything's work stuff, crazy. But we are going to be coming out with a bunch of videos within the next week, so look out for that. Me and Sharon are going on vacation. I'm so excited. And we'll film it for you guys, don't worry. If you follow us on Twitter, you know exactly where we're going. If not, I guess it'll be a surprise. Or this will give you a chance to go follow us on Twitter. Yeah. You guys need to look at my dress right now. It's a little ridiculous. Barbie alien heads, and there's dinosaurs and eyeballs on it. I don't even know what this dress is, but I know I love it. So it's time for everybody's favorite installment of Respect the Hairstylist. If you haven't watched the first one yet, you can click on this right here, a little annotation right here. Maybe it'll fit my hand, maybe it won't. Yeah, make sure you check that out before you watch this one, or it doesn't matter, it's not really in order or anything. So yeah, here we go. Round 2. If you bring a kid into the hair salon, it's very important that you watch your child. Whether the child's getting their haircut or you're getting your haircut and the child's running around. Let's start with them getting their haircut. Make sure you stay with them so that way we can make sure that we all agree on a haircut and it looks good. And if you see anything you don't like, you can tell me instead of me having to redo the haircut like 3 or 4 times. This happened once with a customer. He had 3 kids. They all came in, and with each kid that I cut all of their hair, with each kid he would leave the salon, like completely leave the salon. He'd be like, oh yeah, this and this and this, and then he left. And I was like, wait, what? No. I had to redo each child's hair 3 times. And it was ridiculous. It could have saved us a lot of time, so much time. So make sure you watch your kid. Especially if they're running around. They want to play with the chairs and they want to run, and that's just like a hazard to everybody, and they could break the chair or they could break something else. So just make sure you have an eye on your child. I want to address tipping your hairstylist. I know it's not a custom in like every country, but let's talk about it when you're in America. But I don't know how to address it without sounding greedy, so I'm going to put a link in the description below and check it out. It hits everything and it doesn't sound greedy, and just it's right on the money. Make sure you check that out. Take some notes. Something that's important when you're in the chair is to not cross your legs, like one over the other one. Most of the time you kind of sit crooked. You don't realize it, but you sit crooked. So that could affect the haircut and everything. So if your hairstylist doesn't say anything, it's mainly because she didn't see, or if they're like me, definitely didn't notice. So make sure you don't do that. Make sure you keep your head straight, or you just sit still. I've had many clients and customers who like to move their head and their whole body when they talk. And I'm like, look, I'm right here. I am looking at you. So you don't need to move yourself around. And that could affect the haircut. Definitely could affect the haircut. I could accidentally snip off too much, and it could be bad. And you could blame me, but really, it'd be your fault. Make sure, sit still, head forward. And I know a lot of people, they like to help out the hairstylist, and they're like, they move their head, you know, they're like, oh, you're cutting over here, so I'll move my head. You're cutting in the back, I'll put my head down. But unless they say something, don't do that, because that could result in an uneven haircut. I like to ask my clients what kind of products they use, so that way I can see if they're using the right one, if they're using it correctly. A lot of times when I ask, they want to impress me with what they use, you know, so that way, I don't know, they can feel better about themselves. But when you tell us that you use drugstore brands of hair products, you're impressing no one because we know all about those products and how damaging they are to your hair. They do more damage than good. I'm just telling you right now. It's the truth. There's a lot of wax in there. There's just a whole bunch of stuff in there that could cause buildup on your hair. It could strip the hair easily. It's so much. I know. In this day and age, it's hard to buy, you know, nice products for your hair, but honestly, it's really worth it, and you don't even have to use a whole lot. Like seriously, just like a dime size. Just a little dime size. That's all you need. In the long run, it'll help your hair, and it'll help you to not keep having to buy a ton more products to fix what those products are undoing or whatever. The same goes for coloring your own hair. Everybody wants to save a buck, you know, but honestly, box color is so incredibly bad for your hair, and if you mess up and you go to a hair salon, it's gonna be even harder for us to fix your hair, and it's gonna cost a lot more than if you had just come to the hair salon and gotten it done by us, honestly. I will put a link in the description below of this great article I found on like everything the box color hair does to you, because I can't think of everything because it's so much, but put in the link in the description below, so make sure you check it out. It's a great article. Take notes. I just don't know how to really address this one, so I'm gonna try my hardest. There's gonna be a lot of rambling, but I don't know. What I don't like is when I look over in the waiting area and I see a man looking at me. I mean, whatever, you can look at me. But when I see him and he's like sizing me up, like he's going to attack, like, ooh, need to conquer that. I don't appreciate that at all. I am not going to want to cut your hair. At all. Not at all. I mean, this goes for any job. If you're a male or whatever and you see an attractive woman and you think you're the lion, she's the gazelle, and you're like, rawr. No. We are here to do our job, and we don't want you doing that. It's one thing if you're talking to your hairstylist and you're talking and you find out that you like a lot of the same things, they seem really cool, and you're like, oh, I want to get to know them better. That's one thing. But to just think that we are here for you, no, we're not. Like I said, goes for any job. We are not here as women to please you, a man. So, yeah. It probably didn't make any sense, but it's just something I've noticed, something that I keep noticing, and it's just very uncomfortable. So don't do it. Cool. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I feel like I really rambled in this one. Some more tips to help you out the hair salon, make your life easier, make the hairstylist's life easier. Yeah, make sure you watch out for our videos that we're putting out this week. We're gonna do a Halloween video and it's gonna be so much fun. So yeah, look out for that, and then look out for our travel video. Oh my gosh, I'm just so excited. So make sure you give it a thumbs up, favorite it, make sure you subscribe to our channel, send it out to all your friends, and you're like, yo, make sure you don't do this stuff at a hair salon, otherwise it'll be bad. Bye guys, and don't forget to stay super kawaii.